Hi, I'm Tom Nicholson. I'm the Chief Business Development Officer at Kick.io, and I'm looking forward to telling you more.
Welcome to the Flipside interview. Joining me today is a very special project, Kick.io. If you love Cardano, listen up. Now to kick it off, I have a very special guest. Please introduce yourself to us.
Hi, my name is Tom Nicholson. I'm the Chief Business Development Officer at Kick.io.
So Tom, why should our viewers care that Cardano has a new project coming along? Why should they care in general that Kick exists? Okay. I know, tough question to start, but let's do it.
The Kick ecosystem is just about to flourish, and we have positioned ourselves right at the forefront of it. The ecosystem is about to grow exponentially, and the projects that are going to launch on it are going to be exciting. It's going to be a great fun to sit back and watch all of the activity that goes on. So Kick, being a launchpad basically based on Cardano, is ideally placed to welcome in these new projects.
So do you have any guidelines, or can any project just come over and you just kick them to the stratosphere?
Okay, so we are exclusively dealing with Cardano-based projects using the Cardano native tokens.
Yeah.
And that is fantastic because we have positioned ourselves as the only existing launchpad solely dealing with Cardano native tokens.
All right. So if you're a Cardano enthusiast, listen up. So let's just say a project comes to you, and how, other than actually using Cardano and being Cardano-centric, do you have any other differentiating factors from other launchpads, or can people and projects expect the same quality and the same, user experience as with any other launchpad?
Okay, so primarily being based in the Cardano ecosystem, we're able to leverage the Cardano community and the massive liquidity that exists there, and to be honest, the excitement that the community brings with them. You know, having sat there for so many years, not being able to really do anything with their Cardano, suddenly the ecosystem flourishes, and we can start from zero. So it's incredibly exciting to be involved in that position.
Kick is a launchpad, right? You're built on Cardano. What benefits does being built on Cardano bring to a launchpad and projects which could potentially come over to Kick?
Okay, there is a real buzz and hype around Cardano at this moment in time, and investors, to be honest, are incredibly excited. And there is huge and massive liquidity waiting on the sidelines, ready to invest in these early stage Cardano projects. So being able to launch these exciting new projects and helping the ecosystem grow is very much central to what Kick.io is all about.
Gotcha. And from all other aspects, you are like other launchpads, but you're especially focused on the Cardano community, or exclusively focused on the Cardano community, and you're trying to onboard any and all projects which meet your standards, I would presume.
Absolutely. So it feels to us that we're literally 1 minute past midnight. The ecosystem is so new that we're just beginning. So projects that are launching or in the Cardano space can come to us, but we're also inviting projects outside of Cardano, potentially on other blockchains, that are potentially looking for raising additional funds in the Cardano space, in this new exciting and wonderful world of Cardano.
Interesting. So, for example, a Solana native project can come to you and raise their capital on...
Yes, if they're prepared to mint a new Cardano native token, then absolutely we can help them. And this is very interesting because, for example, most projects are launched on Ethereum, and the ERC20 standard is the most common out there. But with the gas fees issues and just the congestion on the network, it becomes very difficult to use some of these protocols sometimes. So what we're suggesting to projects out there is take some of your ERC20 tokens, lock them away, mint a Cardano native token, and we will launch that on our platform. You exist with an ERC20 and a CNT, and gain the additional funding that the Cardano community brings, but also gaining a massive community and all of the hype that comes with Cardano at this time.
Interesting. So basically, Kick really is a one-stop shop solution for projects which want liquidity, but it's especially beneficial to projects which are Cardano-centric and want to have the benefits of the Cardano community.
Absolutely. We, unlike other launchpads, we are not going to launch projects on Ethereum. That's not us at all. We are Cardano focused. But we believe that there is such an opportunity ahead of us and for projects to get involved in the Cardano space that we are welcoming projects from any blockchain and talking to them about launching an alternative token on the Cardano blockchain.
So let me turn on my inner skeptic, right? So another launchpad. When did you start? Why did you start? So let's just say, did you just feel that there's a gap in the market, or was this more of a prolonged period of time where you really want to create it, but it wasn't technologically possible? Why do it?
Well, I think it's obvious to any enthusiast that Cardano was about to have its moment in 2021.
True.
That was obvious. Obviously, the technical abilities became available earlier this year with the minting of the Cardano native tokens. And with the smart contracts being enabled just a few weeks ago, we could see several months ago that this was going to be a service that was going to be required, but also was going to be able to flourish, to be honest. So the number of projects that we see building in this space is growing exponentially. Day by day, this whole ecosystem is growing incredibly.
So you saw the opportunity and you're seizing it.
Absolutely. I mean, just from a few months ago, it was quite obvious that this was going to happen. But it's growing day by day. We're gaining traction, and the snowballing effect is happening, and the network effect every day.
So you are fully operational right now, or are you nearing being fully operational?
Absolutely, we're fully operational. So on Friday, the 1st of October, we launched our platform. It's fully working, and we are out there looking for the first projects to launch on our platform. So we're absolutely ready for business. We made that decision to get our platform ready as early as possible. In actual fact, we have got the first movers advantage, but we have I think enhanced the Cardano space because we've created the infrastructure to launch these projects actually before the projects are ready.
Yeah, so first mover's advantage. I mean, are you claiming to be the first real native Cardano launchpad?
Absolutely, that is our USP. So we're inviting projects to talk to us because we can get you launched before our competitors.
All right, you got me interested. First you got my attention, but now I'm definitely interested to know, basically, what are the advantages for a project? Just to drill it in, the Cardano ecosystem has a rabid community, but of course this community has been built on quite a lot of hype. What do you say to the naysayers who would say that, oh, they're just using the Cardano name, that it's not, that this community won't last? What is your rebuttal to this kind of maybe even asinine comment?
Listen, the Cardano community is not a new one. It's been around for 4 years now.
Yeah.
And finally, it's got its time in delight. And it's only growing by strength. So we believe that the Cardano ecosystem is not going away. And this is just the beginning. So we are able to capitalize on all of this activity and help nurture and grow the new projects which will inevitably come along in this space.
You're coming in at an exciting time in the market. Mm-hmm. Institutional players are coming in. Mm-hmm. The Cardano community is, as always, raving. Cardano is proving that real objective developments are coming, which proved a lot of naysayers wrong. And what is your view on the current situation which we are in the crypto space? Are you excited about it? Are you a bit pessimistic? What's your take?
I'm very optimistic. I don't look at market cycles or anything like that. I'm just looking at kind of my micro situation and what I'm feeling. And the market may go up, may go down, but Cardano looks like it's here to stay. I'm speaking to VCs every day, and they are just about to enter into this space. Traditionally, they've been based in Ethereum, and that's still the majority of the case. But the conversations that I'm having every day with the so-called smart money, they're interested, they're attracted, and they are just about to move into the space in quite a large way. So, the market may be doing good, maybe doing bad, but I think that Cardano has a very bright future.
So why were they on the sidelines before? Were they waiting for a platform like Kick? Or what were they waiting for?
I think just waiting for the whole ecosystem to evolve. Obviously, Cardano's been on such a journey, and it's kind of woken up and it's ready to start.
Yeah.
The first green shoots are there. Smart money is smart for a reason, so they want to see these first steps, and they are obviously cautious. But the first movers within those spaces are going to get the best rewards. So these are the conversations that I'm having every day, and these funds are sitting on the sidelines, ready to pounce on these first Cardano projects that potentially have massive gains ahead of them.
So let's just say I'm a VC or I'm a project founder, and I'm in need of a great launchpad. How do I get in touch with Kick? How do I take advantage of the situation?
Okay, so the first way would be to own Kick tokens. There is priority for owning Kick tokens within our platform, primarily through staking. We've tried to combat the traditional gripes that launchpads have, primarily large tier structures, lotteries, so many hurdles and obstacles to gaining the investment and allocations. So within Kick, we've tried to make things as simple as possible and as fair as possible to allow as many people to enter into the project launches as possible.
So how were you able to achieve this? So let's just say Project X, I'm going to launch my SOC token, let's just say on the Cardano mainnet, right? What would be the process? So how many tokens do I need? Could you just show me what's under the hood, so to speak?
Yeah, so Kick tokens have two main utilities basically. So we can use them for staking and endorsing, two different things, and they will gain rewards. When we use the tokens for staking, this can gain us priority into the project launches. Currently, we're set at a level of 20,000 tokens staked in one of our locked pools. We have a 3-month and a 6-month locked pool. And when people stake 20,000 tokens or more, they gain some priority into the project launches.
Right. So basically, if I stake, I have a priority, but basically the process would still be the same. I need to go to kick.io, sign up, get in touch with your representative, I would assume. What does that process look like? So it's as easy as possible for project founders and possible VCs to get to know you.
Absolutely. So the way to use your Kick tokens, visit kick.io, register an account, and off you go. Kick tokens can be bought at xmarkets.com and freely trading on the market now.
Nice. So essentially you made this whole process of launching on Launchpad really easy, intuitive for a user. And why did you decide that you would like to evolve this process? Was it your previous experience with other Launchpads, or did you receive the user feedback that this is the way they would like to do things?
Yeah, traditional Launchpads use a variety of means to give their own tokens value and to allocate the projects fairly.
Yeah.
But primarily they're based to gain value for themselves. So we've tried to simplify that model by coming up with our unique endorsing model. So people can use their Kick tokens inside of our platform to endorse the project launches, and they will receive rewards upon doing so. And these rewards are paid exclusively in ADA, and are actually paid in real time, so people can see their progress updating in front of their eyes.
So how do you sleep at night?
Actually, I sleep very well, thanks, Martine. But actually, the adrenaline of working in the crypto industry is what keeps me awake. The business is 24 hours, as you know. So late nights and early mornings. But actually, that's an exciting place to be. So I'm fully behind that.
But as far as Kik is concerned, so what are the major hurdles that you are trying to maybe avoid or are seeing down the line? So are you worried about regulation? Are you worried about the crypto market in general? Or do you see it as just a bright future and you see no problems on the horizon?
Yeah, so initially, the Cardano ecosystem actually needs to catch up with us. We've done an amazing job and launched our platform quickly. We are the first Launchpad on Cardano, fully operational. And actually now we need to get the first projects onto our platform. And this process will take a bit of time to catch up speed. But our main focus now, behind the scenes, is our decentralization. Kik.io, the main goal is to become a decentralized launchpad. Currently, at the moment, we're operating a centralized platform.
Yeah.
This allows us to get some visibility, to get some projects launched, to get some user involvement, to grow our community, to get some revenue, and all of these things. But behind the scenes, we're working, with the developers, and our full aim is for decentralization as soon as possible. Hopefully, at the end of this quarter, beginning of 2022. So decentralization is a challenge because the whole Cardano space is so new and so evolving. There is obstacles to be resolved, but we have a great team working very hard, and so that is our biggest challenge, but also our biggest goal at the moment.
Amazing. So the first mover's advantage is a real thing, and we'll be interested to see just how much of an advantage it is and how many projects jump at the opportunity. And make sure to follow DailyCoin.com, and we'll definitely cover it in our news cycle. This has been the Flipside of Crypto interview with Tom Nicholson from Kik.io. See you next episode. Thank you, Tom.